Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grim Reaper for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Today we're just going to go over the updates and what's going on. We're going to go to the fusion and all the bits and bobs going on in the game right now. So first of all, we're going to start with the fusion, and I'm going to cover the fusion and my thoughts on the fusion, and we're going to go through his kit. So I haven't really looked at him. I've seen a picture of him. I haven't really seen anything other than that. So today we're going to go that. So this week is going to be the Grimsy news. And that's what we're going to call it from now on. Grimsy news will be released every week, probably Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule. And this is where we go over everything. People always asking for my thoughts and opinions on this. So I thought, why not throw it into a video and start making this a regular thing. So we have Great Hoof. I think I've said that correctly. Great Hoof is a legendary in Skinwalker, and its fusion will start in 7 days, which will be the 10th of June. So first of all, we'll start with A1. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 40% chance of stealing one random debuff. That will buck up to a 50% chance once booked, and then the A2, which is going to be the Great Hoof, attacks all enemies, AoE, nice, has a 75% chance, 100% chance of putting a decreased resistance for 2 turns, and this will be on a 3-turn cooldown, 100% chance once booked. This will also fill the champion's turn meter by 10% for each resistance buff placed by a skill. So if it's for a Doom Tower wave, which is 5 people, it's going to be 50% if it's placed for every single one. So it will need good accuracy stats and stuff like that. If it's just against the Twin Towers, which is where I think this guy will be good, it will be a 10% because it can only land it once. That was how the A3 will kind of work there. So it places a block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns. Block debuff. It places a block debuff on all. Okay, so it's AoE block debuff. Places and also fills the turn meter by. Also fills the turn meter of all allies by 20%. That's nice. It's on a 3-turn cooldown once booked. I'll probably. Book wise, not so bad. He's literally looking around about 9 books. That's quite good as legendary. He has got a passive. It's called Hoof's Beats, and it will fill this target's turn meter by 5% each time a ally buff is removed, transferred, expired, or stolen. Basically, so a good P versus P ability there. Overall, I think this champion's actually going to be a P versus E champion, not so much arena. Maybe it can kind of work in gold 5 for go second teams, because to be honest, a block buff for 2 turns, if you don't have that in your account, it's kind of powerful really. So it's on a 3-turn cooldown, so it does open up a few things. Resistance doesn't really do anything, and one hitter 2 times is okay. Nothing special here. So the general thought about this champion is he's not the best fusion whatsoever. He's very niche, and I think generally he will still be usable for some people. So I think if you're free to play and you don't have a AoE block debuff champion for 2 turns, then you take it, right, and it gives you a little bit of turn meter as well. So it can kind of be useful for Doom Tower waves, bosses. Definitely going to be useful for faction wars, which is kind of standard tier now for a fusion. I will still go through on my account because gold is gold, and that is my my kind of saying. And I suppose he will have a little bit of utility in Hydra, lower level, probably not normal and hard. I don't know if he's going to be crazy. I don't think he will be, but a resistance could be a interesting buff. It's not really tend to be used. People just tend to use the right stats for accuracy, or just generally use a decreased speed or something like that. So I generally feel that he needs a bit more on his A2, so I would probably give him a decreased defense maybe, or even maybe a decreased speed, I think that then he will become a quite good champion, and I feel that he does need a AoE on A1 as well, and just something a bit funky there. I would like to see the A2 maybe give an extra turn as well, but hey ho, like from what I'm reading, I'd give him 7 out of 10. I think he's got some utility for Twin Tower, maybe Sand Devil, but mainly Twin Tower. I think this is where he's kind of really looking to go with the resistance, and then P versus Z waves and stuff like that. So he's not a crazy champion. I think he is a champion that you could generally at the moment afford to skip and not go for it and not have to worry about it too much. But just remember my saying, gold is gold. The month by month, the pool is being diluted even more. So trying to get legendaries where they do get good for some reason, or because content's being released and the champion then just becomes good, it is useful to have them available. So I don't generally farm dungeons or anything like that until fusion. So this is where I kind of put my head down to a task. Is like, okay, this is where I'm going to focus on dungeons, and I'm going to be farming on dungeons because I normally farm Sand Devil or something useful like that. So for me, this is where I would go, and this is what I'll be looking at. So that is what I would generally be doing there, and I'll pick up the champion anyway. And for me, I will just keep him as a fragment and just generally keep him for C versus C points or a summon rush where I don't want to open up fusions. When I don't want to open shards to do that. So yeah, kind of an interesting thought there. I do want to talk about the sheep and stuff like that. But first of all, I just want to mention the winner for the giveaway, and it has been claimed. It's going to be going to Marker. So I really, he's going to be joining that account now, so he will receive that account tonight after I post this video and stuff like that. So congratulations to Marker. There will be more account giveaways going on in the channel in future, so just keep tuned on YouTube, and there will be more account giveaways in the future. So yeah, did have some trying to cheat the account unfortunately, but it is what it is. But he has received accounts, so that is great. So going back to, I kind of want to comment a little bit on the Arbiter episodes. I hope you guys are enjoying these. I am enjoying them. I just wish it was a bit longer. Let me know down in the thoughts if you feel that Kale actually did get betrayed or not. We are waiting to kind of see what happens in the next 4 days and 18 hours until the next episode goes live. So yeah, I'm enjoying them, and I'd actually kind of just disappeared in work just to get to watch the episode. So yeah, if you're not aware already, the promotion code is Betrayal. I do put all the promotion codes in here, and you can also go to howhades.com. I will have the link somewhere below, and you guys can kind of also get promotion codes and stuff from there. I kind of want to talk about Arena because we know that I'm a big Arena player, and I have retired my account from Plat Arena. So we generally, you know, I always was pushing Plat. I was like top 105 to 120 consistently for like 9 months, sometimes a bit lower, but it was generally quite consistent. I do have great gear, but right now I'm spending a lot of money and stuff like that. So I just kind of want to go over this quickly. The polymorph rebalance for me, if you're not aware already, it says here that Plarium are already aware that it's overpowered basically, and therefore they are going to rebalance this. So it'll say, therefore we are going to introduce the following change. Our champion that will need accuracy to start affecting their debuffs to transfer a enemy into a sheep, unless the polymorph is a upgrade. So the Krakens are still happy, and it'll generally still be fine. But they will get a specific, everyone will receive a reset for the blessing, which is good. But this has generally been needed for a long time, and Plarium are pulling a finger out their arse and finally doing something about it. So yeah, about time. Honestly, I'm really happy about this. For me personally, I think this is a well needed buff, rebalanced or nerf. This is huge nerf, I believe. Like Duchess now won't be able to be good with sheep and stuff like that because you'll need to build accuracy, right? So you won't land it. And with the changes happening to Yugo with stun as well, and then him kind of going like this in arena, he won't be as strong because stun stat's going to get nerfed on him. And now the sheep is also going to get nerfed, so that's kind of a big one. Kaima back into the meta soon, probably lower level plat, probably still not up there, a higher tier pat, but Kaima, Rantu, Lydia, Mephala, Lifebane, all these 3 champions that put out buffs and do get sheeped quite regularly will be back in the meta, so that is good news for me, and actually will be pulling me out of retirement for plat pushing on my account. So keep an eye on my channel, I will be posting some more pushes on that. So for me, a big thing there. And with the rebalance of the sheep, the duo will be nerfed quite a bit. So there was people finishing in the top 100, top 200 with basically worse gear than me, but because they spent a lot more dosh in the past 3 months, they've been able to finish a lot higher than me. So it hasn't really been skilled, it's been a bit way more RNG, and Playarium as a business, I've just cashed in on it, and you can't really blame them for it. It's a bit frustrating, a lot of players left because of this, but the duo will be nerfed now because of that. So the duo will be still quite strong. They will be broken towards the top of the end of the plat, but people with average gear who just are relying on that, I can just bring him around to and just see him go and lock them out and one shot. So I won't be surprised if I start seeing a duo being able to be farmed in 30 seconds if the champions are not built correctly or with the right blessings, etc. So a lot of blessings will be changed, and this is a very positive thing for live arena as well, to help rebalance the duo for live arena. So yeah, I still will be struggling a little bit for live arena because a lot of champions don't have, but it is what it is. So for me, this is a good step forward for me, and thumbs up from me from Playarium. So good job on that part there. C versus C will be basic, so there's no personal rewards there. That is going to be amazing for me. I will be taking this off. I'll do 180k and get my free rewards and kind of move on with that. So yeah, that's how I kind of feel about that, and I'm really happy with that. So yeah, yeah, I haven't done anything with the Forge Pass yet, so I can't really comment on it. We do have a couple of events in the game right now going on. So we have the Deck of Fates. Honestly, I haven't done anything in this, and I really don't care about this. I kind of feel that this is not great, and I'm not going to waste my shards or anything like that. And my general rule now is keep a minimum of 20 sacred, so I'm not opening this 2x, and I don't plan to either. And you can see I haven't opened any voids either since then. So yeah, just really holding on to my resources a bit more and being a bit more picky and stuff like that. So I will carry on doing that. I have spent a little bit of money today, which is the first time since the 2x. I did buy the 100 mortal stones because of the changes happening with the sheep. I am now a little bit more reliable to spend a little bit more on blessings and stuff like that with the nerfs coming in. So we're going to open them up now. We're going to wish myself some luck. So I want Duchess. I'm actually just going to change this a little bit because I would like Turvold and Baron, but right now I think Sifi's definitely up there for me, and I kind of want to get a new one for my Warlord now. So I do have level 2, level 2, level 2, which is what I've got in shops. I do want a good one here. I don't want one for Godseeker Nori no more, so I kind of feel that I don't really have 2 good ones for Royal Guard, so I don't really feel I need to waste that there. I've had really good luck on the Royal Guards, if I'm honest. I feel I'm going to go Geomancer just because he's like a top tier epic and stuff like that, and I will keep my man-eaters here. I've got a decent one now on here and him, so I got KO level 3 from the events a couple of months back. So for like secret room wise, that is probably my next strategy. So I definitely will put Cold Heart back because I only have a 3 and a 2 on Cold Hearts. It'd be an interesting one to kind of figure who I go for here. It doesn't really matter so much. Renegade. Just thinking for Secret Room, who would be good here that I have on my account? I suppose so Burrow would be quite good actually. I do use her regularly, so let's try it there. And let's see if we get lucky. Let me know in the comments how many legendaries you think I'm going to get from 100. End of the day, if it is bad, it's cost me £40, it's not the end of the world. And I'll just take the extra resources for this area here, which is getting quite expensive a little bit. So we'll take the extra resources and hopefully we get some good luck. And hopefully be able to get some special. There's the first legendary. It's a Baron level 1, that's my 3rd Baron. So my Baron's got level 2 on him already. And yeah, so and I got one last time as well, which is level 1. So I kept it just for a dupe, but to be honest, I don't feel that I need to keep level 1s. Okay, so we've got Santo level 1 as well. Listen, this is like huge RNG. It's not great RNG at all. So if I get a 3 or 4 star for one of my meta champions, I'll be very happy. There's the 3rd legendary, which is a Kaimar. 4th one, which is Biggins, who I do not have. I do have a Kaimar. So yeah, there's the Solus. So there is the 5th legendary. That's really lucky to see, to be honest. I don't have a Solus, I don't have Biggin. I do have a 2nd Kaimar, which I don't think has a blessing on it, so it might be okay. So I can go my high resistance Kaimar, and with changes that might be okay. Level 1s don't really do much now, so because Brimstone's been nerfed as well and Sheep's been nerfed, so it doesn't really matter for me. I think with the sheep nerf as well, a lot of people will take blessings now, going on stats as well, which is generally what they should be doing because they're meant to be like masteries. So yeah, Man Series level 2, everything else not really any good. So we'll go ahead and sell a bunch of them. And yeah, we've opened 50 already. Okay. So they do open very quickly. You do go through them very quickly. Right now it's just resources, so just extra gold bars. I think we might keep the Royal Guard. We'll keep the Man Serious. So yeah, okay. 50 more. I've had some good luck on blessings in the past. The last batch I did buy, which was a couple of months back, I think about 3 months ago, were really bad. And I've had a little bit better luck this time. Nothing usable though, really, so maybe not really that good luck. I think it's good to have a few legendaries just in case you do pull them, but hey ho. So we've got 40 left. Another legendary. Okay, I got Theo. Queen Eva, 3 in a row here. Elegaeus. I think Theo might be useful, but I'm not too sure after that. Okay, 20 left. We get one more. I would like to see a Duchess level 3. I don't think that's too much to ask. Oh, Froggy. Ouch. I think I got 10 left. So I've gone up to 4,000. You can see how fast they go up, right? I generally gonna keep them as, actually might keep that one. That's a rare, right? Might keep that and see if there's any use. Okay, so I am building that champion out actually. Cool. So Let's open these last 10 and let's see if we get a Duchess. And then we're going to go over the packs and then we'll finish up there. Come on, Duchess level 3 or level 4, Sifi level 3 as well. That's what we want. Oh, Duchess! No! Duchess! Brogni! Iron Brago level 3, dude. Oh man. Okay, so let's get rid of these and see how many legendaries we've got out of 100. And then we're going to keep the ones that we use. So we got 1 Baron today, Queen Eva, that's 2, Kaimar 3, Soulless 4. Alright, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 legendaries out of 100. That's not bad, is it? Let's see what we can actually awaken then. So Saturate could take the level 1. Could have sold it really because he's not really anything special, but you never know with legendaries. There's the second Kaimar, which is the high resistance for Kaimar. So at some point a level 4 would be nice in here. Iron Brago, who I don't really use him in Faction Wars either. So that would be interesting. Froggy, who is not so bad now, he will get his level 2. Theo, who is my only one, will get level 2. That's good. That's really nice for me because I do use him in a lot of my dungeons. Queen Eva, who I don't really use anywhere. She's kind of a trash legendary. We have a Royal Guard who will take this, which is okay. And then we have a Man Series, so I'm probably just going to upgrade this one because that's my main one. And that's about it. We'll put him on. Eligeus I've never upgraded, so it is what it is. I'm going to clear out the Barons because they're quite cheap. We're going to clear out the Dragons because I have one here. I don't have Soulless, so we cleared that out. And no, level 1s I don't mind too much because you can get them in the shop. And so yeah, Eligeus I will get rid of as well. Actually get rid of this as well because we'll get 26 of these ones, so I am running out of gold. So there are, this will give me 113, so that is now going to allow me to get a Royal Guard to level 6 or level 5, or maybe even get a Rhodus. I'll probably say that for a Rhodus, to be honest, because I want to get my Rhodus up to level 3 in the shop, or my Duchess. So we'll probably save that up. That's good. So there is a little bit of positive to that, right? It does take ages to get that. So who's pulling for Kaimar anyway? I've got 2. Just give the count away yesterday. We had 4 Kaimars. So I think that's about it, guys. Please let me know if you like this type of content. Lay down a note. Give me a comment, thumbs up. Give me a comment. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell.